Hello friends, here is Siddheswar with you and you are watching my YouTube channel My Bird Smiler. I cordially welcome all my subscribers and viewers to my channel. Friends, today I am going to discuss about some problems related to our favorite bird, budgies. Friends, budgies birds or budgies are familiar to almost all of us. If we look around, we will find our friends or the people we know that they had the experience of keeping budgies, or they are keeping budgies at present, or they wish to do the same. Those who are keeping budgies for a certain period of time and they are breeding the bird, so there is every possibility for them to have encountered the problem that sometimes the budgies kill their own babies, and sometimes we may face the problem that the baby budgies die in the nest at very tender age, or they die after growing a little. So let's know today why such incidents happen and what can we do if we encounter such problems. At first, friends, we are to discuss why the budgies kill their own babies. But before that, I am to request you, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel, share it with your friends, put likes and comments, and please press the bell icon after subscription that you can get the notification whenever I upload a new video. Friends, after my study about the budgies and with 5 or 4 years experience of rearing budgies, I came to the conclusion that generally the budgies kill their babies due to some particular reasons. One of them is to protect their own babies. Yes, friends, if the babies become sick in the nest, if there is any infection among the baby budgies, the mother detects it very soon. We, the keepers of the birds, may have taken 2 or 3 days to identify the problem, or in some cases we may have taken 1 week to identify the problem, but the mother detects it very soon, and whenever the mother detects it, she kills the sick baby and removes the body out of the nest, that the other babies do not become the victim of the same infectious disease. The ability of this small bird to detect the problem and the decision, which is apparently cruel but correct, to remove the body of the dead infected baby from the nest, is really surprising and almost unbelievable. The second important reason is the hurry to start the next breeding cycle. The hormone that is responsible for sexuality in the budgies sometimes become very active, and the mother budgies start mating and lay eggs before the babies become mature and come out of nest. It does not happen in all cases, but it sometimes happens. If it happens to any pair, then it creates problem. In this case, the mother attacks the baby and drives the baby out of the nest, and even may kill the babies to give attention to the new eggs. But friends, exceptions can also be seen. In my setup, I have seen that mother budgies sit on the new eggs for brooding as well as feeds the babies. Particularly, a pair of my Hogoromo budgies does this always. Sits on the eggs and feeds the baby also. But such good fortune is very rare, friends. You may have seen the mother sitting on the egg with the baby in the shorts of my channel. I uploaded it once or twice, that the Hogoromo mother was with the new eggs and the baby also. However, another reason is lack of experience. This problem happens sometimes when the budgies pair lay eggs for the first time and hatch babies, or in case of the domestic budgies pair, hatch babies and they have not seen another babies to be raised by their mother, and they fail to understand what to do when they see their babies have come out of the eggs. Due to lack of experience, they fall in indecision and ultimately kill the baby or babies. But when they grow up and have experience, gradually they understand that they should feed their babies and rear them, and then they do not kill their babies. The problem which we are going to discuss next can be solved very easily. The problem is insufficient space. If the space inside the cage is little or not enough to provide the budgies enough scope to walk, run or fly a little freely, they become aggressive or attacking, and this is particularly seen in case of mother and children among the budgies. If the babies disturb or irritate the mother, there is possibility that mother budgie will attack the baby and the babies may die due to that attack. Lack of proper quantity of food also may be the reason of such tragic incident. The budgie's mother is very conscious that all the babies get sufficient and enough food. Generally, we give a certain amount of food to the budgies in cage or colony. If we continue to give that amount of food to the budgies even after the babies are born, and we don't increase the quantity, or if we forget to give food in proper time, then there will be a scarcity of food. In this situation, mother kills one or two babies that the others get the proper quantity of food. Such things happen in case of any bird or animal in the wild. Another great cause of killing the babies is scarcity of vitamin, minerals and calcium in the body. After laying eggs and raising babies continuously for a long time, the female becomes exhausted and need an adequate supply of vitamin, mineral and calcium for being healthy. For lack of proper food, they don't get proper vitamin, etc., and they may become weaker and aggressive too, and as a result, they may kill the babies. In my budgies colony, I have seen that if an immature baby falls out from the nest, the other budgies come in flocks and kill it or leave it half dead. They are even seen to eat the baby to a certain extent. This is also most probably due to the lack of vitamin, mineral and calcium. I am not sharing the video of the injured or half-eaten babies because those are very pathetic, I think, and not at all enjoyable. Then what's there to share such tragic or pathetic scenes, friends? So I am not giving the videos of those incidents. Rather, we must try to avoid the repetition of such things in our cage or colony. So far, we have discussed why parents kill the baby budgies. Sometimes we see the babies die in the cage, in the nest box or the pitcher, even though the mothers do not attack them. They die due to some reasons. We must know the reasons of such things that we can save the babies from premature death. At first, I would like to say that to lay eggs in unhygienic nest box or pitcher is one of the causes of the premature death of the budgie babies. If the nest box or pitcher is not properly washed and not properly dried in the sun after use, then there is every possibility of virus or bacteria or fungus infection in case of reusing the nest. The virus or bacteria in the nest may not harm much to the parents, but the babies often fall victim and they may be ill and even they may die due to infection. Even if we clean the nest properly, but the babies in the nest is much in number, the nest becomes dirty due to their droppings in the nest. In this case, we have to check the condition of the nest in every 1 or 2 days. If nest is dry inside, then there is no problem. But if the nest is wet or damp, then we must take care of cleaning the nest before it becomes much dirty. Or there may be a possibility of fungal infection or bacterial infection. Next important matter is cleaning the cage or colony properly and regularly. If the cage or colony is not cleaned and dirt-like droppings of birds, remains of food, etc. are seen dumped here and there inside the cage or colony, and if those become rotten, then the cage or colony becomes unhygienic for the birds due to growth of fungus bacteria in the dirt, and this may become the cause of infection among the birds. This may badly harm even the adults, and the babies are prone to get badly harmed. So we must be careful about cleaning the cage or colony once in a week. If we can do it twice a week, then it is better. We may spray Dettol and camphor mixed with the boiled neem leaves in the cage or colony. It will kill the germs and it will be good for the health of the birds also. Another reason is remaining the dead body of the baby in the nest. If a baby dies in the nest and it is not thrown away by the parents, and we also do not notice it for a few days, the body becomes rotten and stinky. Naturally, the nest is filled with foul smell and germs thrive in the rotten body, and the living babies get affected by it. So we must be very careful about checking the nest if the babies are alright. If any dead body is found, we must remove it immediately, that no problem is created due to it. Sometimes we may observe a kind of disease among the baby budgies. Due to this disease, the throats of the babies start to become dry and narrow, and the stomach swells. Gradually, they stop eating. Even the parents try to feed them, but they cannot take the food in their stomach. So, gradually the babies die. This also happens due to infection that may occur due to dirty cage or colony. So, we must keep the cage or colony neat and clean as much as possible. If there are a number of babies in a nest, the nest becomes congested. The babies that comes out last from the egg is naturally tiniest of all the babies. So the bigger babies try to get much food from parents, and the little one may be deprived sometimes, and it may die for this or due to being pressed under the feet of the other babies. If there is lack of food in the cage or colony, this also may be the cause of the death of the babies. So friends, we may conclude that we should keep the nest or cage or the colony clean. We should provide healthy food to our birds and take care of them that they are healthy. I hope you like the video. If you like it, please remember to do all those things that you must do if you like it. So friends, see you in the next video. Be well and keep your birds well. Bye friends.